Ukraine warns citizens of a power outage at the Chernobyl nuclear plant and the risk of what a potential radiation leak could mean for the environment.
Also, the trial of 4 men who tried to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer in 2020 is underway. We have the latest and what to expect.
And today we are celebrating a classic toy that has been empowering women everywhere for decades. Your news in a flash starts right now.
This is TV2 News.
Good morning and welcome to your Wednesday FlashCast. I'm Halena, Sepulveda.
And I'm Matt Corrali, and here's what's making headlines today.
The Kent City Police have launched a new program aiming to give high school students a behind-the-scenes look into the Kent Police Department. The Explorer program is open to students ages 14 to 20 and gives teenagers the opportunity to learn more about the criminal justice system. Different training experiences such as practice traffic stops, fingerprinting, and defensive tactics like handcuffing are all offered through the course.
A new degree is coming to Kent State after trustees' approval in a meeting yesterday, and that is a Bachelor of Social Work. The degree was put in place due to a high demand of social workers in the area. It will be offered on the Ashtabula, Salem, and Tuscarawas campuses and will begin in the upcoming fall semester.
Kent State University called for an increase in campus police presence on Monday after a potentially threatening social media post. The post showed the picture of a gun and the mention of Kent State's campus. However, it was later determined to be unsubstantiated, and officials are still investigating the incident. Anyone with any information can contact the Kent State Police.
In Cleveland, a 1-month-old girl and a 1-year-old boy were killed in a house fire yesterday morning. Firefighters arrived at the house and extinguished the flames shortly after 10 o'clock. At the time of the fire, there were 5 children alone in the house. The other 3 were taken to the hospital as their conditions are unknown. The oldest child was 14 years old. An investigation has started on the cause of the fire, which may have started upstairs.
Good morning, Portage County. We got some cold weather ahead of us. So currently in Kent, it feels like it is 36 degrees and is currently 35. The dew point is around 27 degrees and the wind coming from the north direction at around 2 miles per hour. And humidity is at 69% with the visibility at 10 miles an hour. So if we go to the hourly forecast at 6 a.m. and it was 33 degrees to start off the day. Noon it was going to be 37 degrees with some snow, and it's going to warm up tonight at 6 p.m. to 40 degrees. Going to the 7-day forecast. So on Thursday the high will be 46 and the low will be 26 with some morning clouds and some sun at the night. And then on Friday we're going to have some nightly showers with a high of 49 and a low of 22. Saturday it's going to get a lot colder, a high of 25 and a low of 12. And then on Sunday the high of 42 and a low of 31 with some partly cloudy skies. And then on Monday the high of 53 and a low of 38 with some cloudy skies. And then on Tuesday we're going to have some morning showers with a high of 54 and a low of 35. And on Wednesday the high will be 63 with a low of 44. For those of you going out for Fake Patty's Day this weekend, make sure to drive safe and stay warm. Now we're going to take it back to the front.
All right, Kyle, thank you. It's time now for our midweek recap, bringing you the biggest headlines from around the world. And Halena, we start with the latest on the country of Ukraine.
As millions still move to flee the country, this morning forces have agreed to take a temporary pause. A temporary ceasefire has been called in Ukraine to allow for repairs on a power line to the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. The ceasefire comes out of fear of a potential radiation leak due to the lack of electricity to the plant. Fighting between Russian and Ukraine forces made immediate repairs to the power line impossible. Officials feared that left untreated, the lack of electricity could lead to the release of radioactive substances into the environment.
Vice President Kamala Harris is heading to Poland. Harris's trip comes a day after the U.S. rejected a surprise offer by Polish leaders. Poland announced plans to make fighter jets available to the U.S. so those could be given to Ukraine to help them battle Russian invaders. However, Pentagon Press Secretary John Kirby called the proposal, quote, too risky, as the U.S. and NATO countries try to avoid a direct conflict with Russia. Harris is also scheduled to visit Romania sometime later this week.
And bringing us back to the U.S., today marks the start of the trial of the 4 men accused of plotting to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer back in 2020. Adam Fox, Barry Croft, Daniel Harris, and Brandon all face charges of conspiracy. Fox, Croft, and Harris face additional charges of conspiring to use weapons of mass destruction, and Croft and Harris are also being charged with possession of destructive devices. All 4 men have pleaded not guilty.
The Parental Rights and Education Bill, also known as the Don't Say Gay Bill, has been passed by both the Florida Senate and the House of Representatives. The bill would limit what educators can teach about gender identity and sexual orientation. The bill would also allow parents to sue schools and teachers that engage in these topics. If the bill goes into law, it will go into effect on July 1st. Governor Ron DeSantis said that he does support the bill, though he has not explicitly said that he will sign it if it crosses his desk.
And now, your TV2 Sports Report.
Good morning, Portage County. I am Brady Hamilton, and let's check out some Cavs basketball highlights and preview the MAC tournament. We go to Indiana as the Cavs look to get their second win in a row. Early in the fourth, with the Cavs down 4, Garland steps back and nails the wide open 3 as the Cavs inch closer. Later in the fourth, Garland gets the mismatch he wants, and he drives it to the hole and gets the layup off the glass to fall. And here goes the All-Star once again as, he cannot miss. And the Pacers are trying to stay in this one. They kick it out to Jalen Smith, who hits the 3 to tie the game. And with a minute left, the Cavs let Malcolm Brogdon take it right to the hole, and he gives the Pacers the 122-120 lead. And Garland goes off to the races here as he is driving to the basket, misses, but Evan Mobley is there in the right place at the right time. And going down to the wire, Dean Wade gets the steal here, and Lamar Stevens recovers it as the Cavs win their second game in a row. And the road win over the Pacers last night keeps the Cavs in the 6th seed and out of the play-in. The Cavs are also now just 2.5 games from the 2nd seed in a jam-packed Eastern Conference. Look for the Cavs to continue their road trip in Miami and Chicago beginning on Friday night. In other news, the Kent State men's basketball team is getting ready to play in the MAC tournament, which begins tomorrow in Cleveland. The Golden Flashes earned the 2nd seed in the tournament after ending the regular season with a 12-game winning streak and being led by Sincere Carey, who has been named the MAC Player of the Week for 3 weeks in a row now. Kent State took care of business earlier this season against Miami, so look for the Flashes to get another win over the Red Hawks to start off the MAC tournament. That is all I have for you today. I am Brady Hamilton, and make sure to tune in at the same time next week for more sports coverage.
Thank you. Well, today is Barbie's 63rd birthday. That's right, she made her debut on this day in 1959 at the American International Toy Fair in New York, and since then she has become a role model for girls all over the world to help inspire their career choices.
That's right. She's worked as a nurse, reported as a journalist, and she's even run for president. In 2016, Barbie made the front cover of Time magazine. So have a toast on her birthday for Barbie, for all the strides she's made and for all the joy she brings. I'm Halena Sepulveda. Thank you so much, Portage County.
And I'm Matt Crowley. Have a great day.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.